Miami. South Beach, bringing the heat.
Welcome back to the early show. You're getting a great aerial view of South Florida this morning from the MetLife Blimp, providing our aerial coverage of Miami this morning, so thanks to them for that.
The sun is coming up here over South Beach. We are enjoying, I must say, every second of it. There is so much excitement leading up to the big game this morning, but also leading up to the concert that we have coming up this morning. I asked these girls behind us to be quiet for just a minute so that we could hear, but they're dying to let it out. Teen pop sensation Justin Bieber is going to be here performing live on stage back there in just a couple of minutes, and obviously the crowd cannot wait.
Also had this morning a really interesting look at Drew Brees of the Saints. Katie Couric went down to New Orleans. She's going to show us how Drew and his family have fallen in love with the Crescent City, and they're going to talk about the important work he does there off the field as well. But first, one of the great storylines for this Super Bowl is Colts wide receiver Pierre Garçon. He's had a breakout year on the field, but fans are really taking notice after the Haitian-American star cloaked.
As you can see, and one big reason is quarterback Drew Brees, who is a leader both on and off the field. He's become a savior to the city of New Orleans and to the fans for taking his team to the Super Bowl and for helping the city recover from so much devastation. Katie Couric sat down with him recently. Such a good guy, huh?
And what a great decision to live in the city
and help rebuild it. Yeah. You know, I think that, like Katie said, like Dan Marino in this city, even if they don't win on Sunday, he's forever going to be a hero. But boy, wouldn't it be nice.
I think they got a shot.
I think they got a shot, too. At least it'll be a good game. You can see more of Katie's interview with Drew Brees tonight on the CBS Evening News. Up next here for us on the early show, Health Watch and some good reasons to maybe keep the Super Bowl excitement a little bit in check if you can. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the early show live from South Beach. In this morning's Health Watch, big games, bad hearts. Why watching the Super Bowl can actually increase your risk of a heart attack. Our Dr. Jennifer Ashton is here with me to talk more about that. Good morning,
Good morning,
Jen.
Maggie.
This is not something that we're making up. This has been studied. It is scientifically proven that when you're watching a big sporting event, you're more at risk.
That's right. Reported in the medical literature, it's a phenomenon known as deadly excitement. There can be a lot of stress. A hormone called adrenaline surges through your body, puts increased demand on your heart, and those people, particularly those at risk for heart disease, have been shown to have an increased incidence of heart attacks during big sporting events.
All right, so what should we be vigilant of? What are the symptoms?
Well, the most important thing is that for men, it's the classic things that we've heard: chest pain, shortness of breath, sweating, pain radiating down the left arm or into the jaw. For women, it can be a little different, and you know, that's really important. People tend to think that they have the same presentation. They actually don't. For women, the signs can be a little more vague. They tend to have shortness of breath. That's one of the more common ones. They can have chest pain, but interestingly enough, Maggie, women can have this sense of fatigue, and it's really important to be aware of that. It can differ.
If you have any of those symptoms, should you just take it easy, or should you call 911 right away?
Absolutely, you should seek medical attention. And again, we have to remember that there's a lot of excitement, there's alcohol, there's food, there are a lot of things that can increase your risk for an event during any sporting event. Anyone whose child plays sports knows how that feeling of your heart pounding in your chest. So if you have those symptoms, you want to call 911 immediately.
All right, and speaking of heart health, you're wearing red for a reason, aren't you?
That's right. Today is the big public awareness campaign for the American Heart Association Women Wear Red Day. So we need to remember, modify your risk factors, recognize the symptoms. Both of those things can be life-saving.
All right, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, thank you so much. I'm not sure we're going to be able to keep the excitement in check with our concert coming up, because there is major fever here on South Beach. Justin Bieber getting ready to perform live on the early show on CBS.